Hey guys, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. And in this episode, it's time to finally leave Satoru Marsh and head back to the very start of the game to do more quests. That's right, baby. The quest game don't ever stop. I mean, come on. How long has it been since Dumban's been back home? I want an episode dedicated, kind of, to him. Just kidding, he's going in the back because Charlotte needs to be in the lead. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the leader actually affects the affinity gain for the whole party. While Ryan and Shulk being in the same party at the same time does increase their affinity a bit, not as much as having a leader in front. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, if you see Charlotte in the front, it's probably a side quest episode, which is the case today. First thing we need to do during daytime is come over to the ether lamp and talk to this lady named Sonia. Hi. What should I make for dinner? Such a tough choice. Maybe cabbage partials? They're my specialty, you know. I don't care. Anywho, that'll come in play in a little bit. Instead, let's talk to the infinitely cooler Giorgio. Oh, god dang it, Ryan. Get out of the way. Giorgio's mustache is none of you. It's awful. This rate my curry ain't gonna be famous. It's gonna be infamous. That's probably the opposite of what you want, I reckon. It's life or death, mate. My curry's key ingredients dance apples. They give it the flavor, but my supplies almost run out. Problem is, I'm too busy here to go and get any. That is very relatable. Then why can't you start making it? I'd die if I can't eat your curry. Plus, you don't charge extra for the bigger helping. You really like my curry? Well, thanks, mate. So you don't mind helping me out? I'll make it worth your while. Well, I guess if Ryan really wants this curry, we better go get some dance apples, which we totally have. It's just a common drop around the colony, but... Wah! You were back fast! You got them? Cheers, mate. The timing couldn't be better. I've just now used the very last of my dance apples. Anyway, this is a big help. Well, you're helping out the colony. Only seems fair. You can come here for curry anytime you like. It's on the house. And with that taken care of, we begin the Curry Saga Chronicles XDE. Just kidding. This is actually just kind of a long quest. Must work harder. Ah! Keep focused. I'm in the zone. Can't slow down for a second. God, is he me? What is this? One plate for you? Maybe 5? I can do that. Oh, oh! And I guess Charlotte sees a vision. You know, Etherlame's a pretty populated area. Everyone's kind of an a-hole for just... Maybe they don't see him. I don't know. What's wrong? Think I'm looking a bit funny? Think I'm working too hard? Huh. I'm feeling worn out lately. Times are a bit rough. Doesn't matter. Not when I can think of my cute little daughter. Overworked and underpaid, the complete opposite. In a vision, you saw Giorgio. Hurt. He mentions his daughter. Listen, glad you cared enough to ask. Just don't worry, okay? Please put the gun away, lady. It's a kitchen. Anyways, this is another mutually exclusive quest. We could assist Giorgio by... I'll be honest, there's just no way around it. He even mentions his daughter. This is the intended way to do this, in my eyes, if you want the best affinity chart. And really, the best affinity chart is completely subjective, but if we come right over here, there's an alternative way to complete this quest. Yeah, you gotta farm a couple of materials or trade for them, but I think it's worth it. And just playing with dirt, that's what kids do, I guess, nowadays. What? Daddy's working himself to death?
I told him to be careful. I don't want him to die, so please save my daddy. I don't have a mommy, so I can't lose my daddy as well. I used to give him a shoulder massage every evening. He said I was so good at it, but that's why he's getting tired now. Should at least go home and sleep once in a while.
Oh, man. This is very relatable, but...
He never does. It's just work, work, work all day, every day. It's okay, though. I have a plan. The 5-year-old. I'll pretend I fainted, and then tell Daddy to help me. It'll look more convincing if I eat a few insanity mints. Could you go to Tephra Cave and get 3 of them?
I don't know how to feel about a stinking... Wait, how old actually is Paula? She's 10. You know, a 10-year-old's plan is superior to a 5-year-old's plan, but if you decide to do Giorgio's quest the other way, these two will stay upset and nothing really gets resolved. Believe it or not, the insanity mints are actually the play. And while you could go to Tephra Cave, there's actually a way better spot to acquire these items. While you could farm this item, I personally think trading for it is the quicker method, and we got our third. Gorman has plenty of them over in the refugee camp. All right, I got these mints that are gonna, I guess, knock you out.
You got them? That's really cool, you guys. Wow, they stink.
Almost feels like I might actually pass out. Anyway, you should do nicely. Go and tell Daddy I fainted. Leave the rest to me. Hey, Giorgio, I got some bad news. I'm gonna have what? Paula fainted. Oh no, my poor little girl. I'll be back later. Thanks for letting me know what happened. Could you wash this plate? All right, okay. Ryan's like, don't mind if I do. I'll keep my eyes on it and my mouth. Turns out she was just pretending. Gave her a right old telling off. I know why she did it. It's all my fault. I've been spending enough time with her. I'm a bad dad. I'm gonna fix it. Even though it means less curry. You know, the people of Colony 9 really like his curry. It's understandable. But seriously, they also probably want your daughter to be, taken care of. And thanks to a little charade, they've been closer now than ever. And I think that's just great. We get the achievement Shaping History, which is probably something to do about improving Giorgio's. I'll be honest, I don't remember most of the achievements. The XP gain is so minimal, I just, not really my thing. But there is another quest we can finally complete. We took this one on so long ago. It's time to turn these mementos in.
Hello.
I don't believe it. There's no question this is my son's armor, gun, and knife. He saved up so hard to buy them. Remember how he smiled when he changed into his new uniform. I have no choice but to accept it. Nothing will bring my son back. At least some part of him has returned to the place he grew up. For that, I'm very grateful. I'm glad you get a little bit of closure, even if it's not in the happiest way. On behalf of both my son and myself, thank you very much. This quest that took us all the way to Satoru Marsh is finally concluded. And, yeah, it's pretty sweet. Now she can rest easy, but we got less intense quests to do, like the Gem Man one. Yeah, but we'll get to you in a second, Gem Man. First, what's up with this kid? You like solving problems, don't you? Well, I've got a whopper. Someone's bragging. Oh, a question. I broke my mom's pendant. She loves it so much. Dad gave her it. Now Mom's super angry and keeps horrible mush for dinner. Oh, God. What punishment? That's horrible. Yeah, it does sound quite bad. Shulk, you don't care. If I don't eat some real food and fast, my tongue's gonna fall off. I tried to find someone who could fix my mom's pendant. No one in the residential district can do it. I can't walk very far on my own, so could you find someone instead? I think Dean would be able to help out. He works at the lab. Really? Thanks, Shulk. Someone you can ask him for me? We sure can. Or this kid's gonna God, I understand she's down in the dumps, but seriously, feed your kid. By the way, whatever you do, don't tell Sonia about this. She's my mom. And that's why we had to talk to her. Now you get it. And count on us. Right over in this alleyway, we see a shifty fellow. Looks like he's avoiding work. Bro, is this your break? 10 a.m.? You're looking unusually serious. Something up? You can always count on me, Schultz. Tell me what's wrong. Well, there's this kid and his mom, who's a recent widow. I need you to fix a pendant that a boy named Rocco broke. You usually just tell people to sort out their own problems, but I suppose he's just a kid. Okay, I'll take a look. I can fix this in no time. Hold on a moment. Dang, bro, he didn't even need any materials? Good stuff, Dean. Good as new. Rocco. Name sounds familiar. Isn't he Sonia's little boy? Yeah, that's actually right. Make sure you say it was me who fixed it. That's all the things I need. Okay, kind of a random thing, but I guess. You got it fixed? Oh my gosh, you really did it. It's just like it was before. Who fixed it? Dean from the lab. That Dean guy must be pretty awesome. He's alright. When I grow up, I want to be able to fix things just like him. I hope I meet him so I can thank him properly. Anyway, thank you. I mean, I could take you to him. It's not too... Yeah. Rocco's helpful request has now been finished. And now the boy can be fed again. Huzzah! Now that we've taken care of some quests over in the commercial district, the residential district's looking just a little sad. I mean, there's some people that need our help here as well. Like, this name is going to torture me for the rest of my days. Francois! It's such a tragedy. I suppose it can't be helped.
There it is, my favorite Japanese phrase I've read about 1,000 times. It's your own fault, though. Oh, how kind of you to stop and listen. All the flowers in my garden got crushed in the attack. Worked so hard to grow them.
Don't sound to make me look at them.
I know what it feels like to lose something important. I hope there's something we can do to help. In fact, we can. Get some flowers.
Bring me some flowers? Thank you.
No problem. Leave it to me. That's all right. We can handle it. And we gotta pick 5 Dawn Hydrangeas, if you're curious. Thanks to the power of Definitive Edition, I can show you all the spawns of the Dawn Hydrangeas on my specific map. And yeah, there's seriously just one. God dang. Or alternatively, just trade for it. Come to think of it, I'm probably going to be saying that a lot in this series, but hey, we got your flowers.
Wow, Dawn Hydrangeas, they're my favorite. Can't wait until they're full bloom for everyone to enjoy. This time I'll grow them to be more resilient. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to,
slot in some defense gems, Francois? Please come and see the Dawn Hydrangeas when they're in bloom.
I might swing by from time to time, but yes, the flattened flowers has been taken care of, and we get some soil gauntlets. But the real reason we did that quest won't be apparent until a little bit further in the episode. For right now, though, we're going to strategically ignore that quest because I literally cannot complete it till like almost the end of the game. Yeah, it's one of those games, and we need to first register this guy. You trying to start something with me, bro? Charlotte's built different.
I bet Niranira just got scared and ran off crying somewhere. He's just a scaredy cat.
What? What happened to Niranira? Lucas, tell me.
Oh no! What am I gonna do? Niranira went to Hazai Cap, and all by himself.
Oh, no, that's no good. Shoya, do you think there's anything we can do? I don't know, go look for him or something?
It's Morit's fault. He told him to go get a Crabble shell, but a little nopon like Niranira got gobbled up by Crabble.
Well, I guess now we have to do it. Now, there is a character that comments on this quest, and usually I would, like, to have them in the party, but honestly, it would break up the episode. So yes, let's go save Niranira, get him back, we'll get it done, and once we've done that, we'll be that much closer to Colony 9, Level 3.
Where that guy at? Where that guy at? I swear to God, I hope he's not green. Oh,
Hey, kind of camouflages with the grass, but hey, buddy.
You come to get Niranira? Meh! No more time! Niranira, go back home then. Now Niranira can show Crabble shell to Moritz.
So despite an uphill battle, actually achieved his goal. Pretty admirable, but yeah, this is by no means a new location. It begs the question, how the heck did he swim all the way out there? It basically is an island.
Niranira came back just now. He's safe and sound. Yay! I wasn't responsible for my friend being murdered. I think Moritz has got something to say. Go ask him.
Why don't you go ask him? He's right here.
I apologize to Niranira. I ain't gonna make fun of him anymore, I promise. Can't believe how brilliant he is. He actually got a Crabble shell all by himself. Thank you for saving Nira. I couldn't have done it. So, from now on, we'll all play nice. That's way more fun, anyway.
Chiming in again, Lucas?
Moritz thought about what he did. Well, we all play together like friends now. It's not much present from me and Niranira and Moritz.
All's well that ends well. And I'm surprised he made it out alive. I mean, it's a pretty high-level area. But now, they're all best friends. Ugh, freaking love this game! It's so good! Anywho, now that the Moritz Niranira saga, I guess I'm calling everything a saga, Jesus. It's finished. We can do this quest now.
Maybe you can help. Do you know a way I can get my son to like to study?
I don't know if anyone could do that.
It's terrible. He just spends all time playing and never studies. I won't be so long before he's falling behind at school. I know. How about using sweets as a reward? That should work. He just needs an incentive. Do you think you could bring me some black nectar for me?
Isn't that from, like, bugs? That should do the trick. It's important to aim for something. Yeah, it's nice to have goals.
We think it'll work? You know, about studying.
I'll give it my best shot, but yeah. To get these black nectars, usually you would have to slay some, like, insect enemies in Tephra Cave. F that! Our main man, Kenny Rohan, over here, actually sells them. If only the lady she's seriously, like, 2 feet away from this guy. Not sells them, but you can trade for them. You know what I mean. for some reason, it's just oddly comical how, like, yeah, your problem could be solved if you literally just talk to more people around town.
That was quick. It smells so sweet.
Should get the boy studying. Thank you very much. Just don't tell him where it came from. Wait, it came from Kenny Rojo. Can't wait to see what kind of genius he'll become. Yeah, maybe lower your expectations a little bit. And Suzanna-san has all the needs to study, but will he do it? Probably not. Instead, we'll get a follow-up quest that continues the saga of her son who only wants to play.
The black nectar did get my son studying, but not for long. Now he just eats the sweets instead of studying. When he's had enough, he just goes out to play.
Really? You look troubled. Does something worry you?
Never mind. I don't bother you about Moritz anymore. Could I ask you for help for something else? I want you to bring 2 pieces of honey bun of orin. That stuff is heavy, so it might be hard work. Will you do it?
What could you need something as heavy as that for?
Well, exercise. That's it. I've put on weight recently. Yes, exercise is all.
Okay, so the education crazy Suzanna wants some weights.
Sorry to have to ask. Then get them from Tephra Cave. Thank you.
Now, normally, we just head over to Tephra Cave, get that, stinking iron, but we have a little bit of a shopping list to take care of first, so we're actually going to take a completely different quest on before heading in. And you remember how I did a favor by fixing that pendant? Yeah, it was literally today. We need to call in that favor. I'm sure you know what this is about. No, I don't, actually. What? How should I put this? Basically, I want to have a dinner with Sonia. I'm just too embarrassed to ask her myself after all these years. Surely you can help me out after I fix that pendant for it. Dude, you're an adult!
This might sound rude, but isn't it a bit sad getting us to ask her?
Yeah, we're not little kids anymore. How odd. You remind me of Sonia. Have we met before?
Not interested, mister. Get back to
why we're here. You're mistaken. I never meant, back to the topic at hand. Will you help me? Yes, sure thing. So, Dean's shady request. We're going to take this quest on, and pretty much it involves us gathering some materials yet again in Tephra Cave. A lot of it has to do with that, but yeah, we'll ask Sonia about stinking your date.
I get it. He works in the lab all day. He's embarrassed to hang out with somebody who's so darn lovely.
Hi there.
Howdy. Oh, Dean wants to go to dinner. How cute of him to say that. To be honest, I'd love to say yes, but the problem is the kids. I can barely find time for myself because they squabble constantly. It's such a silly argument as well. It's all because of Shin Gecko. Sounds like a band. Oh, you see, they're rare. Then before I knew it, they started arguing over who spotted it first. While the argument raged on, the Shin Gecko ran off scared. If they could each have one as a pet, they'd calm down a bit. I feel happy inviting Dean over for dinner. Well, luck would have it, I do have the Shin Gecko. They're super common drop, so just hunt around for them for a bit. I don't even know, how they're rare. I had plenty. Those are perfect. My kids are gonna love these. Now they should stop fighting. Thank you very much for your help.
And now that dude can have his date. Or whatever.
Now how about this date of mine? We should go and tell Dean that I'm ready. Any time is fine for me. Okay. I'm getting all excited.
Well, how about that? A budding romance is starting to bloom. I mean, not really, because there's still yellow affinity, but you never know. Yo, we got good news. You did it? Now I can finally have a lovely evening with Sonia. I'll have to hurry if I want to get ready and not be late. I'll give you a reward here. I get back. Just wait. On second thought, don't wait up. A date with Sonia at last!
What is it up with mechanics and girls named Sonia? Oh, you're back quick.
Well, that was the quickest dinner I've ever Forgot he said that. It sort of went well, but I can't say it was a major success. So she invited me round to her house next time, even if it was only as a babysitter. I'm not gonna give up. I'll take every chance I can get. You gotta admire his persistence, but can't say I'm a fan. So yes. So in a strange domino effect, getting some pet lizards for some kids helped Dean out and got so stronger. Wild. But in all the excitement of a budding romance, I forgot about Suzanna. So we're here in Tephra Cave. She wants these iron bunnivs to simply just meet their end. And wow, they just die. My God. Unfortunately, it's not a super common drop. unless you go after a named monster. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. This is just a general rule of thumb, but most times, I'd say like 8 times out of 10, named monsters will have a boosted chance to acquire specific key materials. So, it might be a good idea to take on named monsters, not just for like the affinity coins, but also just the ability to have a guaranteed gold chest, which will give a good resource. I completely forgot how slow Charla shoots. My god, Anyway, let's get our bun of ore, and if I somehow didn't get... Wow, I got it. Crazy. It's not too tough to get, but we're still not done here inside of Tephra Cave. For a quest we're going to be doing in this episode, I mean, here's the thing. If you really don't want to do this farming, I don't blame you. I get it. I really do. You can skip this entirely, but truth be told, we're going to be needing some... How did I miss that? We're going to be needing some materials from these caterpillar bugworms, and this guy in particular, god dang. The first time I ever played Xenoblade Chronicles, he legitimately gave me so much trouble. I was like, yeah, I'm good at video games. I can beat him first try. And I was like level 2 with just Shulk and Rind and Fiora. Anyway, eventually for something, just a heads up, you're going to need 5 caterpillar poison. You might as well get it now.
Have you brought it? Thanks so much. Wow, this is really heavy stuff. You're strong, girl. I'd like to see my son avoid his studies with this tying him to... What? It's a foolproof plan! You better be ready, Moritz.
That is evil! You lied! Looks as if someone was fooled into helping Suzanna get her son. She's literally tying him down with an anchor! That's effed up. But, well, it did help our affinity with the whole colony, so I can't really complain. I know you can't really tell, but believe it or not, we're super close to a 3-star affinity with Colony 9, which is sort of a big deal. So, we're going to do a couple more, not necessarily generic quests, but sort of not stand out either. So, kind of the in-between quest to get us where we're going in. This area's all clear. The first thing we got to do is talk to Raoul to initiate this with... I don't know if this is like a fan favorite. Yet again, I kind of live in a bubble with this game in a sense. I don't know if this is like a fan favorite random NPC character, but it might be the only NPC out of like, ones we haven't met yet that I've ever seen with fan art. It's Emmy, everybody. We're continuing her quest line. Howdy. You again? You've never met Charla. Good timing. I've got a little job for you. All right, what's it this time? Need some help with killing stuff? The number of wild vines in Tephra Cave has really shot up. None of the other teams are willing to exterminate them, so it falls on my platoon to take on the job. Only thing is, me and Miller can't handle it alone. I was hoping you could help. I want you to man Tephra Cave and kill 5 of them just to make sure. Can I count on you? Here we go again! And let me guess, you have to take all the credit for our work. I'll make sure everyone knows you helped. Not just help, we did it, but if you're still not happy, I know, I'll buy you dinner. Another date. You can stuff yourself with all your favorite foods. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. What about the rest of us? Alright, so this one's pretty simple. We're going to help Emmy Leater with her suffering, and me and Miller will handle the other areas. You just take care of the wind vangs in Tephra Cave. See? Charla's useful! If she didn't have a gun, I'd have to get my shoes wet by going in the water. I mean, wow, I need to respawn them all. Jeez, what a pain. No, it's a dead meme at this point, but god dang. She's just so bad. It's comical. Do you guys not have ether rifles? How are you killing these bats? That wasn't tough at all. Great work. We completed our mission thanks to you. My platoon's reputation is going through the roof. What about ours? You put a good word in for us? I've told everyone that you helped us. Here's your reward. I think there'll be some important mission coming our way soon. I'll give us a chance to aim even higher. When I get the ranks I really want, I won't forget what you've done. And that's a promise. But are we still doing the dinner date? Ether Up Gem, I guess, is the only dish we'll be getting served. And a Colony 9 celeb? What? That means we got level 3, yeah. You've always shown up when there's something bothering me. Don't look so worried. Although I do have more work, and it's important, all right. 2 unidentified monsters have shown up in Tephra Cave. Defense Force tried to eliminate them, but failed. I'm not judging, because, we have the Minato and all, but... Well, Platoon is the only one that hasn't tried yet. I wish I could use this as a chance to show what I can do. those monsters are a lot more terrifying than I thought. I just need you to take out one of them. My platoon can handle the remaining one. It is so hard not to read platoon. This time, it's not just for me. It's for the whole of Colony 9. Can't really refuse this time. Are you sure you can handle the other one? Give me a break. Of course I can. And Miller will be there as well. So, will you help me? Alright, so this is a mission between killing either the Lurker Brog or the Lurker Crabble. Two very deadly monsters. They are virtually identical. There's like absolutely no reason there should be a choice other than just be like, it's not like a choose your own adventure thing like, oh man, if only you killed the frog, then my life would have been better. It's not that deep. This is not even a mutually exclusive quest. There's been times where I'm just like, wait, are they identical? No, they literally are. And the monster is right where we fought the bats. So I always go for the Brog in this situation. But Johnny, tell us about the stats of the Brog. Nobody effing cares, let's be real. Hey, we're back, baby, what's up? Thanks for the help. I can report that both targets have been eliminated. Everyone in the defense force is so grateful. Grateful to you and my platoon. Well, how about that? Actually get a happy ending. Closer to achieving my dream. I'll be sure to repay you when I reach my end goal. Just give me a little more time. And once you're a Colony 9 celeb, a new quest will open up with this NPC we talked to earlier, Kenny Rohan. The crowd by the residential district bridge has thinned lately. The mysterious light at which they used to gaze has vanished. The question is, do you know why? How would I know that? We've kind of been busy, so you know little. But I won't reveal why. You should investigate yourself. What? It does sound like a really interesting mystery. Well said, boy. You have great potential, because you agreed with me. A mysterious light has appeared inside of Colony 9. Weird. You have an ambitious spirit. I'll serve you well. Report to me once you discover the truth of this little mystery. Yeah, I'll get right on that. So this is more or less just talking to some of the locals here in the actual, residential district. I like it. First starting with Suzanna again, the worst mother ever. Okay, probably not ever, but...
You want to solve the mystery behind the mysterious light? Tongues haven't stopped waggling since it appeared, you know. But I haven't seen it. They say it's a fish or maybe a ghost, but I don't believe them. Francois is the one who's actually seen it. You should ask her. You want to know about the mysterious light, you say? Yes. I went to go take a look at it the other night. I'm certain it was a fish that glowed like a firefly. It kept on spinning around the same place. I'm sure it glowed as the fish's way of calling its mate. It was very moving, you know. I just remembered Dionysus saw it too. Why not talk to him?
You want to know about that glowing fish? Well, it's the talk of the colony. I can see why you're curious. But the question on everyone's lips is why it disappeared. For that fish is, in fact, the legendary firefish. What? Though it's called a fish, usually it can be seen circling the sky. Once every millennia or so, it descends into the lake. Once deep enough underwater, it lays its eggs upon the lake bed. We witnessed one of the rarest of nature's miracles at work. It's just a shame it's all over now.
Every millennia, huh? Yeah, okay. How would you know? I know you're old, Dionysus, but come on! What is it? So you think it's the firefly fish that appears once in a millennia, huh? I see. However, there's one small hole in your conclusion. There's no such thing as a firefly fish. Shocker! Don't believe everything you hear. Should ask an expert. Simply a lamp. It was done with some debris from the attack. It all makes sense. It stayed lit until all the ether ran out. Maybe an artist, but I'm no fanciful dreamer. Idle fantasies for young and old. So, this is just a lamp fell and everyone's freaking out about it. I guess that is kind of legitimately something that would happen in real life, but we have a follow-up. So, we know why the lamp went out. Now for the real issue. Should we fix it or not? If we fix it, all who found comfort in its glow will be pleased. Although on the other hand, the light is really just a light. An accidental, albeit captivating distraction on the road to healing. I think sentiment and emotion are stopping them from moving on. That's why I'm entrusting the decision to fix the lamp to you, 'cause I don't want the burden. Kenny Rohan strikes again. If you do nothing, the situation stays the same. The people will be forced to move on and overcome their pain. If you fix the lamp, things will go back to how they were before. They will be distracted from their pain. For now. but not forever. The choice is yours, friends. Do we have the right to decide such a thing? Doing nothing is also an option, so the decision really comes down to whether you fix it or not. Best to make a firm decision now, once and for all. Then everyone can go on living their new lives. So, out like a light, we have a decision which actually has some, moral, questions behind it. Here, take the ether cylinder. Do we let the people of Colony 9 stay in ignorance? Or do we instead just let the fantasies continue? And I'll be honest, I want to do the right thing. The people of Colony 9 have suffered a lot after the Mechon attack. What's the harm in a little, distraction? It's not bad, but to do this, you gotta talk to this character right here, and I'm looking at my notes, and the materials that we need are... Yeah, that's too much bullcrap. Don't feel like it. Yeet! We should discard the cylinder. If we do not, the people will be unable to overcome their sadness. Be gone! And that's it. We just ditched it like that. This is a quest which, yeah, nothing really changes, and in fact, every character in the game has, dialogue for... Well, no, actually, yeah, they all do. For ditching the ether cylinder. If I try to show all of it, my god, that'd be a heck of an undertaking, but just decided to do Dumb Band because he's the hero of Sword Valley, duh. So you threw it away. You've not made the wrong choice. Now people won't be gathered to admire it night after night. I'll be looking to the future instead of some lamp in the water. I like that more. The lamp provided people with a brief comfort, but nothing more. There's no right answer, but I would call this a fine outcome. I agree. We gotta keep looking forward, even if it's hard. And for our last quest tonight, we need to come over to this lovely couple who seem to be shopping at, past midnight.
Hello.
Hi there. I told a Nopon merchant called Daza some info I've heard. It was straight from you-know-who. Something about red pollen orbs. Can't say I understood it myself, but Daza seemed really pleased. He was so grateful for the info. He paid me a handsome reward. So, now I'm rich. Don't tell anyone, though. And talking to, who is this lady who's actually, I could show you, but she's the daughter of Francois. Yes. Leopold, over here, has a quest for us. I'm used to being dead, but never this badly. Never able to pay the whole lot back. The total keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Worst part is it's affecting my ability to write anything decent. So I barely have any kind of cash flowing in at all. Flash forward. Oh, cried. The future.
Listen here, Sonny, you better pay me back. 300,000 in 2 days! You do realize what'll happen if you don't pay, right?
But you can't. We agreed on 2 months. I can't get it that quickly.
Well, the deal's changed. If you don't pay up, I'm gonna seize everything you own.
Oh, crap. Debt collector's crazy here.
Bloke who lent me the money is really turning the screws. I don't know what I can do, but I have to keep up payments somehow. An impoverished critic. Leopold needs our help, and god dang. Well, if you're in debt, why the crud are you shopping? Well, this quest is a little bit on the complicated side and is another mutually exclusive one, so choose carefully. If we come to the back part of the commercial district, we will find probably the most aptly named character in the whole game. That's right, it's your boy, King Squeeze.
You think I'm pressing our good friend Leopold for too much? For money he doesn't have? I can't deny it, but I'm not an unreasonable money lender. I just want him to pay back the money he owes, that's all. Is that so much to ask? He could do it if he just stopped splashing on his girlfriend.
He's doing what?
Then his wages could go to paying me. And then we'd be square. Call the whole thing off.
Or is that the case? Oh my gosh.
Once again, very nicely done.
Of course. It's child's play getting men like him to spend all their money.
Good work, my girl. Here's your new orders.
This much? Are you nuts? Why do you need him to get into this much debt?
I think it's about time I got out of this game for good. I want this boy's house. It's in a nice area and worth quite a lot.
The infamous King Squeeze is packing it all in, huh? All right, you've got a deal. Accept a sizable contribution to your retirement fund.
Make sure you don't screw this up. Make sure he doesn't find out.
You would say that. You're the one who's cashing in. Leopold would never blame me anyway.
he loves me. Oh, gosh. Poor Leopold!
Eh? What are you doing? Why are you staring into nothing? You can wipe that suspicious look off your face for a start. There's nothing going on here.
So thanks to Shulk's vision, we get to see the whole story. And a new quest from King Squeeze Financial Planning. I don't want to help you, douchebag! So here's the issue. Do we talk to Sylveon or do we talk to Leopold? Depending on who you choose, you are locked into a specific route for this quest. If you're playing perfectly optimally, technically, if you do go with Leopold, you don't actually get to keep King Squeeze in the colony, and that's one less person to trade with. But honestly, do we need more loan sharks in the colony? I don't think so. Leopold, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but hold on. You're saying my loving, beautiful girlfriend has been working for King Squeeze right under my nose this whole time? So that was their plan. Make her spend all my money so I have to borrow more. And hit me up for the repayments? It can't be. What? No, we literally saw the future. That girl's been a big spender since the day she was born. She would never spend my money to line King Squeeze's pockets. But if King Squeeze's business falls apart, that mean my debts will disappear with him? What a plan, it's brilliant! Sorry, this is a bit out of the blue, but I need a favor from you. Can you get me some caterpillar poison? Way ahead of you, buddy. Then distract King Squeeze and secretly slip it into his pocket. I intend to arrange an interview with him for a fake article. Something like Colony 9's top earners of the year. He'll take the bait. We'll meet, and I coincidentally find the poison. Lose his face, and his business is finished. I'll never show his face around here again. That's definitely one way to go about it. This is just so screwed up. Hey, buddy old friend of mine. Hey, can you look that way for a second?
You again? I'm a businessman, you know. Time is money. What do you want?
Oh, I know. Leopold's too chicken to give me his money. Huh? Anybody in there? Gotta get your tongue or something? Sorry, I'm a silent protagonist today. If you don't have anything to say, get on a bike. Go on, hop it. Just gonna put this in here. Don't mind me. All right, boss. Job's all done. You had the poison in his pocket? Right then, it's all set. I'll go and find it and make a big ugly scene in public. Then I can write the real story, an expose on his dodgy deals. Then King Squeeze is finished. Yay, me! I'm still in love with a girl who betrayed my trust, and well, you should have seen his face. Now he'll be off my back forever. I reckon things will be okay with my girlfriend too. Now I'll be able to write without worrying about my pile of debt. Cheers! All's well that ends well. Yeah, we didn't even get a crest reward, but that's mostly because this is a mutually exclusive one, and this is an instance where the affinity chart legitimately does not get better. These two will stay mad for all eternity, rightfully so. But in Xenoblade Chronicles, you can't have perfect unity across the entire world. That simply isn't just gonna happen, and endless love. These two, sure, I guess. Are we the baddies? I don't know. This one is. I feel like I will kind of start an argument like, bro, are you kidding me? What? Why? Why did you do it like that? I have my reasons. Anyways, whoops. This has been mostly a side quest episode for Colony 9. Some people might like this, some people might not. I understand, but really, I do like just getting to know the colony and the world of Xenoblade Chronicles, and this was, I think, a good way to showcase that. Getting to know Francois with her flowers, who is the mom of the, Sylvani. I say her name wrong every time, so I'm trying not to say it. And have her show up in the light quest. It's just, I think it's neat. I wish more games would try stuff like this, but that's all the time I got for today, everybody. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, it's time to help out Colony 6 and start the rebuilding process. Please pray for me. This is going to be rough. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.